Ah, so you have time to call a Cthulhu, but not to call your mother, eh? Welcome to the Adventuring Portal.
In the land of dice and fantasy, jump on board, we can guarantee there's a podcast that is so grand, where adventure is always at hand. So step through the portal and roll some dice. Step through the portal, the adventuring portal is quite nice.
Hello and welcome back to Forgotten Gods, a Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Bradley Ward, and joining me around the table today are my talented players, John Frino.
Hello.
Alex Perritt.
Hello.
Adam Armitt.
Greetings.
And Lee Omodei.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us again, both the audience and my traumatized players who had to witness death and destruction on a scale previously unbeknownst to anybody. How we feeling being back around the table?
Oh, yeah, great.
Excited.
How are you feeling, Adam? Yes.
How are you feeling?
Oh. So. No, I feel good. I feel great. I feel powerful, but humbled.
That's the right kind of powerful.
A humble power?
Yeah.
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 I can destroy worlds with a short sentence, but I'm not going to go on about it, you know?
Yeah.
And not going to do it again.
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 I didn't say that.
All right, then. Picking up from where we left off. You were cast into darkness, falling through seemingly endless nothingness. And as you fall, glimpses of what you just beheld flash before your eyes. A meeting of all the gods of Arcadia. All of you sitting in this auditorium. The surviving major gods sitting on their large, lengthy table before you. Varissa, goddess of love, beauty, and the summer. Mortgren, god of war, weaponry, and winter. Barkwil, the goddess of stories, art, and philosophy. Forcentus, god of order, justice, and law. Wiccolus, the goddess of chaos, mystery, and magic. And Colin, god of the oceans, storms, and wanderers. Yet a flash of them all sitting there glowing ever so slightly, each feeling awed in the presence of the great gods that began this all. And then a flash of the horror, as Mortgren, having just announced that the great astral war against Kiorva, the former god of death and decay, who you'd been fighting against for centuries, was about to come to an end. And before he could get the full sentence out of his mouth, his chest erupted with the black tendrils piercing through his torso that would then spread and begin to consume the world. You watched a major god die today, and the day is still not over. Your eyes open, lying in a grassy field. The sun is shining brightly above you. Everything seems fine. What do you do?
Can I look around
Yeah.
at this world around me, perhaps?
Yeah, you're in...
Am I in a lot of pain? Have I landed abruptly, or I appeared here?
You've just appeared. You were falling, and then all of a sudden, you were lying in the grass, blue sky above you.
Is the grass beneath me dead?
No, it's not.
What? That's actually...
The grass beneath you isn't dead, and the sky isn't as blue as it would normally be. The grass is patchy in a way the grass of Arcadia is not, and the trees off to your left are nice, but some have cracked and fallen branches, patches of leafless body. It's a field, but not unlike one you guys have known in the utter perfection of Arcadia.
Would I be able to do either like an Arcana or a religion check, trying to like work out what, like how we teleported and where we might have teleported to?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Arcadia? That's... Don't do an Arcadia. Do an Arcadia check.
Can I do a perception check to see if, like, I know where we are?
Absolutely do a perception check, and Adam, you can do Arcana or Religion.
13.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 for perception.
Yeah.
I
dirty,
roll
dirty
Arcana or
20.
Religion. I'll go Arcana.
This is the magic of a god that's done this. You don't know what god it feels. You've met a few of the major gods. It's not chaos magic. You know that well. That's the realm you swim in.
What sort of like tier of like godly magic am I?
Powerful.
Yeah, like high.
High
Yeah,
tier.
okay.
This feels like major god magic. Yeah, absolutely. That was a perception check, your dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
You look around, you see a few things. First of all, it looks to be sort of early afternoon. So off towards what you would guess is the west, based on the geography, you can see just jutting over the horizon the walls of what look like a town.
Okay.
Off to the east is a road that stretches on and on into the distance. Those trees were to the south, and to the north, probably only about 30 meters away, there is a man in overalls and a straw hat, a bit of straw sticking out of his mouth, riding atop sort of a large carriage, who is looking incredulously at the lot of you. Hasn't spoken yet, is just staring in wonder and shock, and you hear him just quietly mumbling to him.
Oh, can I wave at him? Hello? Over there? Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
What day is it?
What day is it?
What day is it?
It's Friday. Friday.
What? What realm are we in?
What do you mean, what realm are you... What?
Where are we? Sorry.
What are you the god of?
That's a good question, actually.
Okay, so I'm not the god of anything. Unless, well, sometimes on market day I like to say, I'm, the god of good deals, but, that's just a good bit of marketing.
Have I
Who
met
do
the
you-
actual god of good deals?
You have met the god of good deals.
Who do
Or
you...
a liar.
Who do
The
you
god of
follow?
treachery and lies.
Who do you follow? Who do you worship?
Who do I follow?
Yeah.
Like, technically follow the donkey, but really he's following
Also, we
me
should be
as well.
speaking to him.
You there.
No, I don't think that's what he meant.
Oh.
I don't have anything to ask. I don't know.
What, do you have a... Sir, do you have a religion at all?
Oh, well, I don't get too caught... I was raised as a Solinist, but I don't get too caught up in all that mess. I just... I got work to do. Got to run the farm and, get into town, get set up before market day on Saturday. And
Can I do a cheeky little...
how did you guys get here, by the way? I was just riding past, and all of a sudden, I looked, and it was an empty field, and 30 seconds passed, and I was like, well, I'm not doing anything else. May as well have another look, and...
I think we
Then
fell off a
suddenly-
statue
No, we were transported here by very powerful god magic.
after falling off a statue.
Oh, I'm not too sure but whether we fell on it, but
The
it
last
was...
thing I remember is falling from a statue. Do I still have my broom?
Don't have your...
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Devastating.
I'm so sorry.
that's all right.
Fell off a statue? Well, there's no statue in this field. I mean, there's statues in town, but I don't think you fell
Well-
that far.
Well, no, we were in Arcadia,
Don't know. Is that overseas, is it?
realm of the gods.
Oh, is it? Oh, sounds lovely.
It's alright. Yeah.
What do you call this place?
Well, this place I call the field. Where I've come from, we call Trent. It's a little town. And up ahead is Archcliffe.
What's at Archcliffe?
You guys know Archcliffe.
Oh.
Archcliffe is the shining jewel of Nerium. The continent you are gods of, Archcliffe is its capital city, perched on the western edge of the continent. It is where the major gods came into being.
We're no longer in Arcadia. Perhaps.
I want to apologise. I assume this is probably my fault.
Is this your fault?
Probably.
You were behind that big black
No, I
darkness
assume.
consuming everything. That
No.
was your doing.
No, not that. Not that. I don't think. But they were probably trying to transport us somewhere better, and they maybe even in the city, and they probably missed because of me.
Who they?
I don't know whatever powerful god it was that teleported us here.
What was the statue of again?
Stara.
Astara. She's dead though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
As far as we know.
No, she's dead. She died.
Definitely dead. She's dead. I just wish Felix was here. He'd know what to do. He was my brother. He's the god of luck. You know him?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Oh shoot! That's why it looks so familiar.
Yeah.
Ah,
He's my twin brother.
You're the other end of the stick.
Yeah, I'm Mallory. I'm the god
Ah,
of misfortune.
shit.
Hold on. Did everyone else die?
What?
Yes,
No.
I think so.
No one could have killed my brother.
I quickly
Perhaps.
He's great. He would have got out.
from what were there. I'm just trying to remember from last session. There were little glimpses of that darkness spreading through,
Sure.
and as it hit people, did we end up seeing what kind of happened to them, or was it just more like it's just darkness at that point?
Give me a flat sort of wisdom roll to see what you can remember, what you saw, like how much you're able to keep your senses about you.
So unnatural 20, dirty 20.
Dirty, filthy, crispy, crunchy
Unnatural.
20. You did not see dead bodies. You saw the tendrils grabbing hold. You saw some people who tried to resist and were in some way dismembered. But you don't know if you saw anybody actually die.
I'm trying to recall. Did I see Loriculus? I remember looking for him, but I don't remember if I found him.
Give me another wisdom check. If you guys are trying to remember, you were with all the gods when this started.
I was so close. Can I have guided myself? It won't make any difference. I rolled
Okay.
it was like 19 and it went wrong. 3.
Guide yourself, it's okay.
I'll guide myself. That's just a straight wisdom.
Yeah, just a straight wisdom.
That's a 4.
It's a
With guidance.
4. I mean, you saw Loriculus at the big meeting because he performed a song,
Yeah.
a ballad before the meeting began. But once the darkness started, you lost sight of him completely. Yeah, you don't know if he got out or if anyone got out.
I rolled 12 to see if my friend,
Samsa?
yes, if Samsa escaped.
On a 12, you remember hearing his voice at some point calling out, but you didn't see him.
So I don't think anybody died.
I know. I distinctly remember someone getting dismembered.
I mean, yeah, like
Would that
you
kill
know,
someone?
your friend's problem, but not Felix.
Do you think
He would've
Loriculus could
definitely-
have died?
I mean,
we can
he's-
only hope.
We can only hope.
Hope?
Yeah.
He's kind of a dick.
Oh, is he? I don't really know him.
It's better that you didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and hey, maybe you won't have to, right?
Yeah. No. I distinctly remember seeing at least a few people getting torn asunder, but
There
maybe
were lots
maybe.
of others you saw just disappear. In
Yeah.
darkness.
So I mean, fingers crossed.
Can I make? Would it be a religion check to like, do gods regularly end up or like ever visit this realm?
Sure, yeah, you can. Yeah, do it.
Do they and like no? If they do, like, how do they get back and forth when they do?
Sure, go for that religion check.
Ooh, can I do that too?
Is that a 1?
That one?
Can I do that too?
Yeah.
16.
None of you have ever been to Nerium. In fact, as far as you're aware, none of the minor gods ever have. The major gods spent decades living with mortals on Nerium, but they left, formed Arcadia, and you guys have never been allowed.
Is it like a
to
Greek
visit.
thing where they pretend to be animals, or do they like come
The-
down as themselves?
They were
Great
they were
people.
there as themselves,
Right. Okay.
but that's not to say that some animalistic hijinks didn't occur.
Okay.
Should we pretend to be animals? I'll pretend to be a bear.
And yeah,
You could.
You're a
You could pretend to be a human.
On a
You're
nat one,
Harrington.
you're fairly certain that it's just a case of jumping high enough to escape gravity, and then you'll straight up to
I think-
Arcadia.
I think we just, trust me. And I press the digitation around myself, summoning my magic, and I just I use my rabbit and just leap as high as I can.
You have a rabbit feet
Straight
that
up.
makes you mirthful leap, don't you?
Yeah. I use that.
Does it help you? Oh,
I leap 15 feet straight up in the air, dusty, whimsy, little. Well, I guess what would be the word for it? Magical effects. and that around me, but it's all very dusty and gross. As I just
Launch yourself in the air, and you hit that apex. You get 20 feet up, and that walled city comes into view. And there's a moment as you hang at the apex where you see the twisted spires of this town, this city, come into view. And it's beautiful and breathtaking in a way that Arcadia isn't. And then you're hit by a hawk. Just fly straight into and you tumble back down to earth, head into the dirt, hanging there, legs kicking in the air.
falling damage.
Alright, I got you.
Help get him out.
I think we're looking at this the wrong way. Honestly,
Good try, though.
this is new ground. Either we've been promoted to major gods and now have this wonderful new opportunity to be able to visit the mortal realm, which we never would have had before, to explore, to influence, to I don't know, try new things, or something. I don't know. This is an opportunity, I would say, if anything.
I definitely shouldn't have been promoted to a major god. They probably wanted my brother.
Hey, wasn't Kiorva a major god?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he was a good guy or even did nice things with his abilities. He's a major god.
Yeah, but he was very powerful.
So I think what you do is very powerful. It's just
I
not
brushed
great.
dirt out of my face.
It's just not
Really?
very nice.
Oh.
But it's real powerful and it's pretty consistent. So hey, I don't know. Maybe we're all major gods now.
I don't understand a lot of what you guys are
We're
saying.
not talking to you right now.
Sorry.
Oh,
What's your name?
Jeff,
now we are?
Jeffin.
I am now. Jeffy?
Jeffin.
Jeffin, how would you like to become an acolyte of a major god?
Oh. I mean, is there good benefits in being an acolyte?
Lifelong service?
Ooh, I was hoping to retire in a few years.
Well, how old are you?
57.
Well, you've got hundreds of years to go. You're fine.
Well, I get to live for... Okay, yeah, I'll be an acolyte if I get hundreds of more years.
human?
Yeah, he's just...
It's like...
This is my
first exposure
to a human.
No,
I
that's-
don't. It's not... Can I throw an intelligence check to know whether that's true?
Yeah, you can do an insight check and give me a persuasion as well.
I'm convinced that that's how long he's going to live for.
No, just to see if
Oh,
he's
you're right.
convinced to become an acolyte.
Persuasion.
I meant just whether I know how.
Oh, no,
he
yours
lives,
is-
'cause I know
yours-
he can't make him live longer.
Can I guide myself to access?
Yes, you can guide yourself.
16, just raw intelligence.
23.
23. This man is convinced. He is the first acolyte in this new religion. He gets down off the carriage. He's like, right, so do I have to, bow down to you, kneel? What do I...
I think I'm personally. Do you all mind? Does anyone want to call dibs on this guy? I'll call dibs if no one else wants to call dibs.
I don't.
Yeah, dibs.
You can have
Jeffin, I'm less of a bowy kind of worship guy. Just so
you
long
right.
as you have a song in your heart and utter devotion to me in all things.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
totally fine with it.
Do I need to write my own songs, or just can I have someone else's song in my art?
You can have someone else's.
Sorry.
But, you can't actually, honestly, hold on, we're breaking new ground. Am I the major god of art, or am I, how does it work? Because you're also a Baquelite, aren't you?
Yes, but you're very different in what you're the minor god of, so you could branch
How about
out.
you take philosophy, and I'll take art and stories.
Sure.
Yeah, cool. All right. So yeah, you can have it be a song or even just a ditty, or
Right.
like yeah.
So what's the name of my new god then?
My name is Sprig Diggins, Major God of Art and Stories.
Well, glory be to you, Sprig Diggins, my new god. Do you need a lift somewhere?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, do we want? How did I go working out whether?
You, on a 16, you know humans are mortal.
Yeah.
You know that much. A couple hundred years, you think he's way overestimated. It's not a couple hundred years. He's probably only got 100 years.
Left.
Okay?
Left.
Yeah. Left.
Left. What was his name again?
Jeffin.
I hand him a shot and it's like, this is the new beginnings.
All right, new beginnings. I'm not meant to drink and drive. But
Yeah, I don't know if. Oh, do I?
I've just become an acolyte. Smashes the glass on the ground.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Do we have to have like commandments in our religions now? Like, I've never had to think this far ahead.
I don't.
Do I allow drinking in my new religion?
Maybe have a little think as you were making our
Yeah,
way into town.
I think
Yeah.
They do
I
close
saw.
the town gates
I
at a
did-
certain point.
I did
yeah.
see the city.
What, Trent? We're going to Trent?
No,
Oh, we're in Archcliff. It's market
Yeah.
day tomorrow. Am I still allowed to run a stall at the market?
Yes,
even though
so
I'm
long
not-
as you do
well,
it with a
Could
song
you give
in
us a
your heart.
lift?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you
For
going
my
there now?
Gordonese friends.
Are you going there now?
Yeah, well, I was on my way when I just happened to see you appear as if
Get
made
in.
from nothing.
Get in, everyone.
Uh,
I jump into the wagon.
So dramatic, yeah. All right.
I climb up into the back.
Just out of curiosity, what do you sell at the market?
Oh, I'll sell trinkets and bits and bobs. Things I've found. I do a lot of metal detecting, which is mostly just digging with my hands until I cut my finger.
Oh.
That's I've detected the metal then.
Can you cut your fingers on rocks?
All right, well, I'm going to deeply reconsider. I mean, you've just blown a whole third of my profits there.
Oh,
Do
I'm
you,
sorry.
It's
do you craft the metal into things once you find it?
No, I've just been told that metal is quite, it's good. It's hard to make, so you sell it and that someone else do it.
Right.
But I sell, fresh produce, and if need be, I'll sell the donkey that's brought me into town, and I'll
How do you get back?
pull the carriage.
Oh, okay.
Into town takes half a day. The way back sometimes a week.
How about this, Jeffin? If you can get more acolytes and then convince them that you are my first acolyte, perhaps they may bore you up with tithes and offerings. Starting a religion, a major religion of this weight, requires capital. The more people that you can get involved, the more capital that gets, overflowing into your pockets. It's the
Right.
benefits of being a priest.
Then I could rent a bigger stall on
Could have
market day.
Yeah, 2 donkeys.
Get double wide.
Yeah.
That's how I could tithe. That's good.
Yeah. What?
Oh no, that's cool. I was just thinking, like, if you guys are all major gods now, I'll probably just kind of rep, because definitely Felix was supposed to get promoted to a major god.
Unless he got killed.
No, he definitely didn't. No.
Does it count as a promotion if everyone's died?
I think that's the best way to get promoted. The easiest way to get promoted is if everyone else who has the job is dead. It's almost like de facto you've got the job. You're the only option.
We don't know.
But then
if
you're
they'll-
forced to have the job. What if you don't want it?
I mean, yeah, you can quit. Do you want to quit?
No, then I'd have to go fight in the war.
Then you've got the job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll just hold it down until we find my brother.
It looks like we've got a lot of work to do
Mhm.
while we're down here rebuilding our entire pantheon. But, if anyone was going to do it, it was going to be me and some other people.
Far out. So much faith.
He's been looking for his chance. He's finally got a big break.
Okay. I was going to try and find a way back to Arcadia.
I don't think there is an Arcadia. It was taken over by darkness, like all-consuming, all-destroying darkness.
But what are we going
Yeah,
to
I
do?
know,
if-
but-
There
Like,
was
it's not
literally a square foot left when we left.
What are we going to do if the darkness comes here? Where are we going? There's no other portal to anywhere.
So far, that's not a thing. That's not a problem. It's not coming. I mean, look,
But we
this
don't
place-
know that.
I think we should at least try and work out what happens.
Sure. Sure.
Exactly.
Sure. Sure. But in the meantime, as a way of increasing resources, as a way of getting, I don't know, some assistance, why not build up our following, build up our own prowess?
Sure.
Sure, yeah, maybe you do that, and then I'll go. Jeffin,
Oi.
when we get to the city, where could we go to learn about like what people know about like the gods and magic and?
Oh well, there's a major temple right in the middle of town. I mean, it's hard to miss it. It's a big cathedral. It's smack bang right in the middle.
To a specific deity.
I mean, it's a Solonistic
Right.
church.
So it should be to all of the major gods, I guess.
Yeah. No, I might head there.
DM, is there
Player.
player? Is there some kind of effect that takes place for a god once they increase their followers?
Ooh.
Good question.
Like, what is that relationship, and what does that do?
Yeah, more prayers equals more powers.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, having some form of worship or prayer is the source of your power. It's what keeps you alive. And enough of it will bring you more power.
How do I feel at this point now that Jeffin has...
I would say, mechanically, one follower, nothing's happening.
Sure.
Narratively, yeah, the forming a connection, you do feel warmer, lighter. There's like a warmth, like taking a shot of scotch. Like there's a warmth spreading in your chest. And give me an insight check. This is an insight into yourself at the moment, but so do it with advantage because hopefully you have some level of.
That's an 8.
8.
Oof.
This
Not rolling
feels
so
nice.
That's
It
enough.
feels different.
That's enough.
You've been delivered. You've had your prayers delivered to your room each day that you sort of read through and fuel yourself with, and you've been asked to do the odd miracle, and that does bring satisfaction.
But as
But
someone
this is
someone
different.
who's never really had his own followers,
Sure.
this probably feels slightly different
Yeah.
because it's always been like what is excess to Luriculus, like almost like a reflection of the prayers that go.
Your previous prayer and worship felt like eating lunch.
Yeah.
It was the basic
Nutrients,
necessity
yeah.
to survive. This feels like warmth, like comfort.
All right, something has sparked within me, friends, and it's not bad. It's quite good, actually. Zawabashi, it's kind of like a real good drink.
Top shelf kind of drink.
Yep. I'm as someone who is not only a minor god, I would consider myself like a sub-minor god. This is new and it's not bad. I think we are in a fairly advantageous position to get some more followers, friends. To make some.
You're kind of scaring me a little bit.
No, I've never felt this exact feeling before. I mean, are any of you like minor gods, or are you also kind of like sub-minor gods like me?
Technically, with my brother, I'm like just minor, but everyone treats me like I'm sub.
Right. Do you have direct worshippers?
No. I have people that pray to me a lot.
Maybe,
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not
Hey,
fun.
Maybe try it out while we're here. See how you go. Meet someone and be like, ask them out, see what they think, if they're willing to devote their entire life to you, and see how it feels.
Do we have to date our acolytes?
Well, I mean, you gotta, put down a good sell, I guess. You gotta persuade them. Sometimes that requires a bit of schmoozing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I can smooth.
Yeah.
I turn to Zawabashi. I'm like, Hey!
Yeah, do you want to practice? You want to practice your schmoozing skills?
Oh, sure.
Is this all still happening on the roadside?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're in the car.
Car on the way there,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're in the
yeah.
car. You guys are sitting in the back of this car that's filled with hay and fresh produce and a few other just sacks. When you take a peek, and it's just filled with jagged metal and a few rocks.
Yeah.
Can I?
All covered in blood.
Is there fruit in there, like apples or something?
Yeah.
Can I grab one and take a bite?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does it die? Or can I eat it?
We'll come back to this in a second.
Okay.
Because this is already something that I want to.
Okay.
I want to see the schmoozing. I want
to
Right, so now, Zawabashi, pretend you're a stupid mortal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I call them that?
Yeah, we'll try it. This is an experiment.
I don't think we should insult them.
I mean, I feel like the major gods can get away with being insulting and demeaning.
I know, but we're trying to convince people to follow us.
But some people worship out of fear, right?
We don't-
What kind of...
Why would we want to do that?
I don't know, but it works. Some of the biggest religions are completely based over fear of oh gosh, I better worship, otherwise I'll get smote or smitten. Smited? Or
I
smelt.
think smitten's love.
Yeah, well, no, then smote.
I think you want to get smitten.
Smited.
Smatten.
Smelt.
maybe try being nice first, and then fear if
It's
it
an
doesn't
experiment,
work.
yeah?
Yeah.
Call them stupid after.
Okay. So I'm.
Hey, do you like religion?
Sure.
I'm a god.
Ah.
I press the digitation and just dust shoots out of my hands.
Oh shit! Is that magic? I've never seen anything like that before. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a god. Did you want to follow me?
Oh, where are you
We can-
going?
Oh, we're going into town, man.
Oh, I'm in town.
That's dope. We should go on a date.
Oh, yeah.
And then
hey,
you
you can
can-
come over to my town.
Hey, I'll come over to your town. And
Yeah.
then I can be your god.
That sounds good.
And then I can or cannot be smitten with you.
You don't want to love me?
Yes, this is a good
that's
idea
what it
too.
was.
Yeah, some of the old gods used to come down and fornicate with mortals to create demigods. That's another way we can do this. Yeah,
You want?
if you want, if that's the
I
angle
don't
you're
think
going.
any of you have ever spoken to another being
Hey,
before.
I'm the first one here that has an acolyte.
Okay, all right.
As you sit back and allow your godly friends to discuss whether it's okay to fornicate with a mortal, you flop back onto the hay. You let your hands drop and your fingers run through the hay, and the texture feels different. You look down, and around you on this patch of hay you're sitting on, the hay has come back to life around you and is grass.
Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay.
Just a bit of info for you.
Well, I want to try eating an apple.
I'll try to eat some grass.
Eat some grass.
You reach out, grab an apple. Can you do an Arcana check?
Sure. 10.
10. As your hand wraps around the apple, you feel that pulse of magic go down your arm. The usual feeling you have with every step you take in Arcadia as your magic kills the earth around you. You feel it begin to go down. Do you stop it?
The magic.
Never been able to before. But you think, as it creeps down your fingers, do you try?
To stop the magic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I stop it.
Try the Constitution saving throw from you.
8.
8 plus.
That was with the plus.
With
Yeah.
the plus. You take 2 hit points of damage. As the magic flows back into you. But the apple is fine.
This is like Rogue from X-Men.
The apple is still bright red, shining, freshly picked, and alive in your hand.
I eat it.
It explodes in your mouth. Not it explodes!
I'm dead. A new character.
No wonder it didn't break. It was a grenade.
This is your fault.
It explodes with flavor in your
Yeah,
mouth,
yeah.
juicy and crisp.
Wow.
You've never tasted fruit before.
Cry. And she's just
Are
crying.
you all right?
I've never tasted anything so good in my life.
Or can I try some?
Sure.
It explodes.
It's just an apple.
It's so good. I normally if I touch one, it dies and I can't eat it.
Have you ever had booze?
No.
Oh, shit. I quickly pour a shot of whiskey.
What happens?
You've never had whiskey before.
Yeah, I've never had it before.
I'm gonna need another Constitution saving throw, but this is not to control magic. This is just.
This is my last shot
That's
glass.
a 9.
By the way. Yeah, please don't break
You
it.
start to get a little tipsy.
I give it back. Oh.
Do you want to have
Alright.
a go at trying to get an acolyte? With
Sure.
Zawabashi? Now that you're a little.
Listen
ready?
here, Zingamishi.
Zawabashi.
No, he's a mortal. He's a stupid mortal.
Oh,
You wanna
sorry.
make him
Now,
make him your acolyte.
alright, listen to me right now.
Ah!
What's your name?
Out!
Out!
What's the stupid mortal name?
I thought that was it.
Jeffrey, what's someone you know's
common
name?
mortal name?
Common mortal name. God. Canbury.
Listen here, Canbury. Canbury.
Cadbury?
Cadbury.
Canbury. Canbury.
Canbury.
I mean, I have 4 in my class growing up
Everybody
at
shut
school.
up. You need to listen to me right now, Crandall.
Canbury.
Canbury. And, well, do you like things that die? Because if I touch things, they die. Let me show you. I reach for another apple, but I don't stop the magic.
It wilts, withers in your hand, and just splits in 2. By the time it hits the ground, it is liquefied and it splatters all over.
You want some of that? You want some of that?
No, they're so
Oh,
scary.
I'm going to give you guidance. You can do this.
Okay.
Keep going.
Well, if you don't follow me, then maybe I'll do that to you.
Call him a stupid mortal now.
You stupid mortal.
Oh, my feelings.
Are you gonna follow me now?
I think I have to.
See, fear is a powerful religious
But
tactic.
I didn't like any of that.
Yeah, I didn't
Except
feel.
for that beer.
But
I mean,
did you feel
the
compelled
alcohol.
to follow?
Well, I was more scared for my life than anything.
Wait, I just thought of
Tell
something.
you to follow.
Zamajashi.
Zawabashi.
Zawabashi. Listen to me. Because I can make things ferment really quickly. I can make some more alcohol for you.
That didn't look appetizing.
No, but I can let it go. You know what do you understand?
I do understand what you're saying. I'm more of a drinker than a makerer, if that makes sense. However, normally, see, with alcohol, you can just kind of, and it's almost there. It's kind of easy to make.
You don't need to actually make it. It just happens for you.
Let me double check DM.
You are able to create alcoholic drinks.
Yes.
Oh.
So I don't really know how to start to craft.
Never mind. I thought I was being helpful.
I mean,
I'm
you could
not.
start a religion here, and you could start a small business.
Oh my god, I could.
Yeah,
We
a
could make-
rotten alcohol.
Oh, I don't want to step on his territory.
No, but
He's not selling booze.
he might.
Am I? That sounds
You
alright.
could, if you can create liquor. Hey, you would be very. I mean, the whole sacrament would be pretty free too. That's
They're looking for the wise?
yeah.
How do you guys get rotten apple out of the robe?
As you ask this question, you feel the cart start to slow down. The bumpy dirt road you've been on gives way to cobblestones, and then a fully fortified street. As you peer up over Jeffen's shoulders to see a long line of carts leading up to the large gates of Archcliffe, and several men in guards' uniform going and speaking to all the cards one by one before handing them some papers and letting them through.
I think for the moment it might be good to kind of just keep a low profile and
Yeah,
not
I
really
agree.
not really go out and just be like, "Hey, we're gods. Worship us."
I think that's a good idea. We don't want to attract unwanted attention.
Right. I mean, because there could also be people who take very personal offense to that
Yeah.
and might think we're starting up a rebellion to whoever might be.
That's
In
true.
charge?
Do we need to potentially lie to get through?
Yeah.
The cart trundles up a little bit further. The guards are now only a cart or two away. Are there any last things you want to do to prepare before?
Guidance to myself.
Guidance, yeah.
Shit, I make everything smile. I'm not good with persuasion, apparently.
I minor illusion a small badge onto my thing.
Wait,
It says,
how long has it been since we
nice
arrived?
guy.
Since you arrived, you're probably all talking for about 15 minutes before you jumped in the cart, and then it's been.
Cool. Yeah.
So that was. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, just minor illusion. It's just nice guy. A not nice guy. It's
One of the guards walks up to the cart. Yep, alright. Lovely to see you all. The name's Captain Marlov. He points to a little name tag on his... He opens up his coat, points to a name tag on his shirt, closes the coat. If we could all just get all of our papers ready so we can check them. Jeffin reaches into a little satchel he has and hands over some papers. Oh, yep, here for the market tomorrow, not a problem. Okay. Papers here says just you and the donkey coming in, but can't help but notice you get a few passengers. Oh yeah, I just picked them up, just back in the field. That one over there points at Sprig. He's
a travelers. We're all travelers.
Do what you got to do, man. I'm not that kind of deity. Make your own choices. So long as you do it with the song in your heart.
well, he said it. He's my god. The captain looks down at the papers, back up, back down, back up. Yeah, all right. Really, that should have been added to the papers. If you're bringing...
It's a recent thing.
Right. Okay. All right. Everyone in the back. Do you have your travel papers on you? Application to enter Archcliffe.
We don't need them. We don't need papers.
Oh, may I ask why?
Like I said, I'm a deity. I don't need papers.
Okay.
Is this a problem for you? The fact that we are deities and don't need papers? Is that like just a question?
Yeah, look, it's a bit of a problem. Normally, everybody coming into Archcliffe needs to have sort of their applications
Do you
filled.
normally have
I do.
deities come though? Is that normal?
Look, I'll be perfectly honest. I've never had anyone come here claiming to be a deity
But
before.
have you ever had anyone who is a deity claiming or otherwise?
No,
Yeah.
no, because they don't normally.
Your paperwork may not cover, and your rules may not cover this specific.
Yeah,
instance.
look. I don't mean to burst your bubble here, mate, but my understanding is that a god would probably just arrive exactly where they mean to arrive and wouldn't come in on the back of a fucking cart
You
pulled by
dare
a
to
donkey.
question the means, reasons, and purposes of gods?
Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, I think.
Gods have their own.
Can we just arrived in the field? Can we get any papers to fill out now?
Yeah, listen. All right, come on. Let's get some details. Who wants to go first?
You can go first, Mallory.
I'm Mallory.
All right then, Mallory. Okay. Occupation.
Unemployed.
Unemployed. Okay. Despite your badge saying you're a guy, your fur's fallen over the word nice, so it just says guy. Just
Professional guy.
I'm just a guy. Yeah.
all right.
So I pulled my fur up. It's supposed to say nice guy.
Okay, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
What's your usual place of residence?
Realm.
Arcadia.
Yeah, I was going to say the specific.
Oh, this one, Narium.
No, the specific realm in Arcadia. The famous one.
Oh,
just
sorry.
Spain.
Wickless.
Yeah.
Wickless.
I'm from Wickless
Okay.
in Arcadia.
Wickless in Arcadia. Don't know those. All right. And what's your reason coming to Archcliffe?
I want to go to the temple.
Want to visit the temple because you're gods. You know, right?
Hey, he understands.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Totally. We don't have to be deceptive.
He's a nice guy. Do you want the badge? It's magic. I can't give it to you. I'm sorry I offered.
Yeah, okay, so really got my hopes up there and just...
I'm sorry. If I find one, I'll make you one.
Is that a promise?
Yeah, I can give you this one for like a little bit, and I minor illusion one on him.
Actually, I have a question, Captain Marlowe. Is magic normal in your realm? Like, can anyone, or can some people do magic here?
Well, yeah, some people can do magic.
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
That's
there
good. That's good to know. Yeah.
You know, there's a couple, a few little wizard schools
Cool. All right.
about,
Wizard. It's a wizard.
someone who does magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
like they're just born with it, like.
I mean, there
Almost
are
like
some
gods.
people who are born with it, but you can study. You can. So I was never one for books or anything, but you can study to get magic, or you can be a cleric, and the gods give you magic.
Hey, Jeffin, do you want to be a cleric?
Oh, I'd love to be a
Yeah, especially when you start the religion.
I'm gonna have to rewrite this song I just wrote for you though, because I was I wrote a song as like an offering to you, but I put the word acolyte in it. If I'm not gonna be one anymore,
You're not a cleric yet. It's a goal. It's a goal.
Oh,
Something to work towards.
oh, okay, that's.
Yeah. You're an acolyte now.
I'm an intern.
No. I've given you the position. Yeah, you're an intern and you're not getting paid, but you are doing the work of a cleric, without getting paid.
Does that mean he will get paid?
Well, not yet.
With clerisy.
Not by me.
All right. Well, look, he hands you over a piece of parchment. He's like, "Look, this is the song I did write, but I'll start a new one with cleric in it."
All right. Is it good?
It's a little poem he's written. It just said, "I once met a god named Sprig. He sat in the back of my cart with my figs. Then I became an acolyte. I don't know what's an acolyte, but apparently I'm going to get money."
I think it's almost like a half tear. Like Sprig is almost like really, really impressed, and then it doesn't rhyme at the end. It's like it's almost a limerick. People know what that is here.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Next, who's up next?
Oh, I'll go.
All right. Name.
Daara.
Daara. Yep. Place of residence.
Astara.
God, you guys come from some weird places.
From the start.
They don't have a lot of sun in Astara.
They do.
That's a bit.
I live in a cave.
So you watch him cross out the word Astara and write, and then in brackets, homeless. Occupation.
A gardener.
What's your reason for entering Archcliffe?
I'm a tourist. I just want to see. I just want to look at the town.
Just wants to see. Yep, good. Next.
Yeah, sure. Sprig Diggins.
Sprig Diggins, first person with a surname here.
Yeah.
All right. Occupation.
Yeah, I'm a poet.
Poet. God. In brackets, not a god. Place of residence.
Yeah, I'm from the Quill.
Quill.
Yeah.
And what's your reason for it?
Yeah, I'm starting a religion in town.
Okay, starting a religion. You will need to lodge your new religion with the Religions Guild.
I'll let my acolyte do that. As a god, it's not really my place to do that. But,
It's a god or a poet.
I'm a god of poetry, friend.
All right then.
I'm here to start a cult.
Yeah. I'm sure people do that all the time. Different
Very
minor
open
church
about
on.
it.
Yeah.
All right then. And does this one talk or?
Yeah. Zawabashi.
Zawabashi. Yeah. One. Place of residence.
Wanderer.
Homeless. Yep. Occupation.
Philosopher.
Unemployed. And your reason for entering Archcliffe.
I have heard it's pretty.
Just wants to see. All right then.
We have almost the same.
All right, then. Rips off a little serrated edge at the bottom of all of your paperwork. Hands it to you. This is a 2-day pass to Archcliffe for each of you. You have 2 days to conduct your business within the walls of Archcliffe, during which time you can apply sort of residency or extended if you have not applied for residency, if you have not applied for extended travel time, not gotten your affairs in order. If you're still within the walls after 2 days, we will be coming to arrest you. All right?
Okay, is there anything we need to, like, when we apply to stay longer, possibly?
ID would be good, birth certificate.
And anything else that we could have instead of those? Like, say we're, thousands of years old.
Do you have a place that gives out birth certificates?
I mean, yeah, you can get a copy of yours made, yeah.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah,
that. We
yeah.
can do that.
All right. Enjoy your stay, guys. Hopefully, find a nice warm place to sleep. Looks like you guys have been living a bit rough.
Oh, we're living pretty good.
No, I
look down, I'm like, am I not?
I always look like this.
Okay.
You should actually. Me and my brother have a real nice place. I'll get you that badge.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks. And the cart trundles forward through the gates into Archcliffe, and you are greeted with this beautiful city. I mean, you were stunned by just the architecture. You were used to this fluid architecture within Arcadia, things moving and shifting and changing, but you see solid walls of buildings ahead of you, and they are tall. Spires stretching up into the sky, and large buildings that look like they house 20 families, but don't stretch on forever. Just people sharing space together, walking the streets. There's life and there's laughter. It's the closest you've felt to home since everything started to be destroyed.
Mallory's super jazzed that none of the buildings seem to be moving. It's going to be so easy not to run into things around here.
And you can see poking over the top, you see the spire, the towers, and the arch roof of a cathedral in the distance.
Yeah, all right.
Jeffin pulls the cart over to the side, jumps out, and says, "Right, I've got to head off towards the market now. Get my paperwork in, start getting all set up before market tomorrow. Anything you guys need?"
Yep, just keep spreading the word, start to build up followers, and probably lodge the correct paperwork to start the religion.
All right, what do you want to name the religion?
Aren't you just trying to take your place as one of the big ones?
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't call myself a quill.
No, but the religion is
You
the
are
same
the
underneath.
you are the Sprigites.
Sprigites, right? I'll get that.
Sprigites, or even the Diggers.
Diggins!
the Diggers.
Yeah, great.
You dig?
Where could we stay tonight?
Well, I normally just stay in the tavern. When I stay in here overnight. You guys got, it's pretty good rates. It's only 1 gold for a room and a meal for the night. So
What's that? What?
Like what?
Bars? We don't have any gold bars.
No, just a gold piece. Just a coin,
What?
currency, money.
We don't have coins.
Oh no, we've only got nickels for gumball machines.
Right.
That's the
How do you guys? Because I was promised, riches if I.
Oh, not from me, from the followers, from the tithings.
Right.
also about the extra life that he promised you. 200 years. That's. I think I just have to be honest.
You didn't say
Probably
200
only,
years.
At best, got 100 years left.
Oh, that's great. That's
Oh.
wonderful. Yeah, bring it on. Yeah, I'm still happy with that.
Oh, okay, that's good. I just thought we should be honest.
I was being honest. How? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, models are different.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, best of luck. You know, you're welcome to come hang out in the tavern.
Okay.
No.
We might go for a little and then.
Yeah. My blessings upon you, my son.
And my blessings upon you. Is that how it works? With
I don't know if you want to bless me back
What am I
as the
meant-
giver
what am I
of your
meant-
life.
I thought for a second you were going to call him Dad.
Yeah, we'll work on it. I'll workshop.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll put it through a bit of a brain trust
Okay.
focus group to see what works.
Right, well. Have a good one, lads.
Okay, what do we? I want us to go to the temple. Did anyone want to come with me to that, or did you guys want to do other things?
I'll come with you.
Yeah, I think I want to kind of find out what happened,
Yeah.
or at least what these humans know of us.
Yeah. And probably more people inclined to worship us will be near the temple, if not in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we can all get stuff out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we all head over to the temple.
Wonderful. It's a good walk. It's none of you are used to this walk. Normally, everything is next to each other in Arcadia. You walk for 1 minute, and you walk wherever you want to be. You guys are walking for a good 45 minutes before you reach the large courtyard where the cathedral is. By this point, the sun is just starting to touch the horizon. It's late afternoon, but still so much energy, people coming in and out of this cathedral. You see families walking out together, children pointing and wowing at the size of the cathedral. You see courtyard sketch artists drawing families posing in front of the cathedral together, and monks, people in robes, wandering in and out and around, stationed around the cathedral. This is a place not only of just worship, but just national pride. People are traveling to see this place. It is a glittering monument to faith.
Do we know which god is being worshipped at this temple?
You can't see from the outside. There's no writing. There's no writing on the outside of the cathedral.
Didn't someone say it was to all of them, or was it each was?
They said it was a
one of the big ones?
Solinist. They said it was a Solinist church.
And what does that mean again?
You don't know.
We don't know? Okay.
Oh,
None of you questioned it.
yeah. I just thought I was I can't remember things that were written down. Okay, yeah, we'll just head inside.
Yeah?
See what's.
Did those monks head inside as well?
Sorry?
Did those monks head inside as well?
I think some of them do, but not all of them. They're not following you, but some do wander in around the same time you guys do. It's a huge doorway, people coming back and forth. Is there something particular you're looking for, or?
Mainly, I'm just seeing monks, and I'm like, hey, my crew. My boys!
Do you try to make eye contact with them?
Yeah, I'm kind of like,
A few of them, they're not too stoic. They see you and they give a nod as they're passing by, a smile on their face. They're not stopping for a chat, but they recognize the clothes of another holy man. They give you a little nod. Yeah.
I think they know us.
They recognize us?
Yeah.
Oh, well, this has got to be. Yeah, this chest has got to be to us then, or at least, we got to be mentioned somewhere then.
Let's go find someone important looking and ask them some questions.
Yeah. I just walk straight into the temple.
Straight into the temple.
This. Yeah. What's the big? I assume it opens up to a big hall.
It opens up to a huge hall. Vaulted ceiling with crystal windows, casting coloured lights across the pews. And on the far side, difficult to make out due to the setting sun coming through the window, creating this glare. But there is a large statue worship to some god.
It's just a
What's the
singular
statue?
one.
A single statue.
What's it look like?
From what you can make out this far, it looks like a statue of a singular male figure, masculine figure, but you can't make out sort of face from this
Which is humanoid?
Humanoid, yeah, absolutely humanoid.
Yeah. Just walk.
Yeah, can we
towards it.
approach the statue to find out who it is?
Yeah. Anyone trying to? Because someone mentioned trying to talk to It's okay. It's okay. You're just.
Yeah. I'd like
was
to talk
probably
to
gonna-
a priest of some kind.
I was going to wait till I get up to the statue, and I was going to try and make some religion and arcana checks.
You guys cross the hallway, and as the features come into view, it's hard not to feel your heart sink in your chest.
Is it Kyoba?
You don't recognize this god.
Oh.
You have never seen this person before.
Is there a plaque?
Have
with
any of
their
you guys
name,
met
or-
this one?
I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on.
He's definitely not one of the major ones, but maybe he's a smaller.
There's lots of people worshipping him. He looks major. He's got a big statue.
Do a perception check if you want to see if there's any.
Yes. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There is on the plinth the statue is positioned on, etched into the stone, is just the word Solinar.
Can I make either when we get up to the statue, like either a religion or an arcana check to like kind of just like almost like divine any like holy magic that I would feel like a connection with Arcadia?
Go for it. Yeah. Do a religion or arcana.
Yeah, can
I'm
I
happy
do a
with that one.
religion check?
Yep.
Mine's a 9.
Also a 9.
Also a 9. The two of you walk up to the statue, and you definitely feel some magic radiating off it. You can't help yourselves. You both reach out, and your fingers brush the plinth, trying to connect with whatever holy magic is inside this. And as the god of rot and regeneration and the god of misfortune both touch this statue at the same time,
Oh no! Oh no! Ah!
a crack forms between your fingers that then begins to run up the stone plinth, through the foot of the statue, up.
Can I make
Then-
a stealth check to just kind of like slink back into the
Give me a
crowd?
stealth check.
I'm like, I don't want anything to do with this. Still 19.
19. You disappear into the shadows. Just you hear of hooves that then disappear into
See ya.
Oh no.
And as this crack raises up through the legs of the body, you see all the people moving around you start to slow down. As the crack gets closer and closer to the face, slower and slower, until eventually the crack hits the chin and time stops completely, except for the four of you. The sun very quickly sets, there is darkness in the church, and then four flames erupt in open air in the four corners of this cathedral. And when the flames subside, standing there glowing are four angels. Look down upon you. You are still hidden. You're still
I'm
hidden.
pretending to be really still. Pretending to be frozen in time.
Do we
like everyone
know?
else.
Can I do perception to see if I know these people?
Go for it.
It's a 19 plus 4, which is
19 plus 4 is 23. Do you know their specific faces? No. But they do look shockingly, surprisingly, like images you've seen in Arcadia. In the great vistas painted by the gods of art, commemorating the great actions by the armies of Arcadia when fighting the wars of against Kiorva. These four angels look so similar to the armies fighting against Arcadia.
Shit.
Hi.
Hello. Who dares bring false gods into our place of worship?
We didn't know. We didn't know that this was your place of worship. We're just trying, we're just having a look around and just happened to come in here.
Who are you?
I'm Mallory.
Mallory. The angels all look at each other. My word. You're those Arcadians, aren't you?
Yes.
They all start laughing. Oh my.
Stop.
what? No.
Stop.
Oh my. Spy Solinar.
Who?
Solinar? The one true god of Nerium and its people?
Could you just give us a brief history lesson on who this person is, please?
The lights that live inside these angels all flick out of them and rush across the room and start spinning slowly around the statue of Solinar. This is Solinar, the creator of all. The creator of Nerium, of the oceans, of the sky and stars. He is the beginning and the end. He is who listens to the people of Nerium in their lonely moments, and he is the life of the party whenever they triumph.
He's one of the creator gods.
One of? No, he is
He's
Of a
Isn't there
different
the
pantheon.
creator.
Different pantheon.
a completely different pantheon. Because there's the four.
He's not one of those.
No, they don't have names in this.
No, they're not saying he's a creator god. They're saying he's the creator and the god.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure there's four creator gods. And they made like the 7, 8, the 8 major gods, and then they made more, and then they made more.
Yes,
and they
it made more and made more and made more until eventually there were so many gods. I mean, really, is it all necessary? Such a clunky system, don't you think? Solinar is clean and he's easy to understand. He is one and he is all. Much more appealing to the people of Nerium, don't you think?
So who
I
are
don't
you
know, I
then?
just-
Are you another god or something?
There are no other gods. We are those who live in his presence. We are the angels, his servants.
Oh, you guys are slaves. I've heard of this. Do you need help?
Sorry?
Do you want us to free you?
Yeah.
Why would we want to be freed?
Because you're slaves.
Yeah.
We live in utopia.
Oh.
We frolic upon Fiddler's Green. We exist in the utmost, greatest pleasure. Why would we want freedom?
Oh, just like no, you said all you do is serve.
How did you know that we were? You said something about the last 4 Arcadians or the last.
Just the 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm assuming you were...
Wait, did they notice that I'm there? With the 4 Arcadians thing?
I don't remember saying 4. I just said, "Oh my god, you're you are Arcadians."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Misheard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys tell them that they were 4?
No.
Get him, Sprig.
Well, I can only assume. I feel magic coming off of you. You've managed to create, some sort of paradox here in this space. 2 different pantheons clashing against each other. And I can't think of any other pantheon that would dare stumble in here. That would be stupid enough to come into our space. No. You must be a couple of Arcadians on spring break, perhaps?
No. What do you
We
mean?
don't know how we got here.
Yeah, what do you mean other pantheons? I wasn't aware. Were you?
No.
Were you?
No.
And there's no one else here.
Look, we're just.
Sorry? One of the lights flies back to the angel, so it's like casting shadows up on them. What do you mean you're the only ones here?
Well,
Well, I
we're
mean,
the-
and you.
and
Can
you-
you do a deception check for me, please?
7.
Unlock.
Unlock?
You get advantage.
Oh, but then I get to hit you.
Yeah.
That one's worse.
Do you want me to roll on the table?
Oh, that's right. You set off your... You use your unlucky feat to try and bring... you essentially suck the bad luck out of the air and bring it into yourself. And unfortunately does not have any positive effect in this case. And you, for the next half an hour, find yourself completely incapable of telling a lie. being
Shit.
deceptive at all.
Sprig's just over there.
As he says that, I pull out my lute and like, plong, bling, 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 plong. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. No. I'm also here. My name is Sprig, and I am a poet. Do you mind if I tell you a poem to prove that I am?
You're welcome to give us a
This
poem.
is an acrostic poem I like to call Drum. Do you like my fancy drum? Rolling hands, fingers, and thumbs, under and over, creating some melodies, rhythms, beat, and fun. And I summon the Rhythm Maker's Drum.
The Rhythm Maker's Drum.
I summoned the rhythm of the night.
Yes, it's an uncommon magical item called the Rhythm Maker's Drum.
Bonus to spell attack rolls to saving throws DCs. Bonus to only prosperity. Amazing. I like that poem. It was a acrostic run. I was good. The drum appears in front of you.
Oh wow, he's really good.
Ta-da!
What fun little tricks you have.
Is your deity good at poetry?
He is good at anything he puts his mind to.
Yeah, has he said some good poems in your presence before?
Sure.
Yeah, any that stick in your mind?
Not right now. I hadn't put them down at the time. Poetry is a lived art form. You experience it in the moment, and then...
So you
it
don't
moves
have a
on.
written poetry? You don't write down poetry?
No, we experience it there in the moment, and then it leaves us.
But how can you...
That's quite nice, actually.
All art is experiential. You'll learn that one day.
Yes, but paintings, right? You have to paint it and then show it to someone. You
We
don't...
burn all of our paintings after viewing them.
Why do these guys have statues and artwork all over this
Hey, that's the mortal's business.
I also, well, I don't intentionally, but anytime I have painted, it is burnt afterwards.
As I'm playing the drum or talking to them, can I use it to give myself back a bardic?
Absolutely, you can. You're able to play long enough, you're distracting them.
Yeah.
As they explain, I once spent a lovely summer building a house with a friend of mine. We slept one night in it, then burned it to the ground.
That is utterly moronic.
It was the most beautiful thing I've ever known. A single tear rolling down their cheek.
A golden tear.
A golden tear.
So just to clarify, you've come to the mortal realm for what reason?
Oh, we serve as guardians of this holy space here to attack any gods or followers of another pantheon that would dare challenge or hurt this place of worship.
You know who I think is challenging this place of worship?
Who?
Him. And I point to one of the other angels and I cast suggestion on him.
You're scary.
You are. Oh, I'm not going to say yet. Hold on.
Did I know this about you when we were roommates? Like, did I know that you're just
I
casually?
think I've been so under the thumb of Loriculus.
Yeah.
I've never like,
It's just gone
It's like-
feral.
I finally have an ounce of like he's been so vying for any kind of
Power.
Mm.
that he's like, I'm not letting it go. Yeah.
I don't know what your spell save DC is, but they got it.
What do they roll?
22.
22.
Nah, silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs.
Yeah. Love it.
That just gives disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did roll it with advantage, so that makes it a flat check.
Yeah.
That is now just on a single one. That is a 9.
Fails.
You point at one of the angels.
Yep. One of the other four.
You cast suggestion.
And then I say, in fact, all three of them are your enemies and threaten your deity. Kill them.
Jesus.
The angel raises their hand to cast a spell. The other three point with 2 fingers and disintegrate the angel you just suggested.
Fantastic. One down.
Honestly, a vibe.
I see you have little tricks, false god. We do not come here to kill you. You are no threat to our pantheon. But let me make it absolutely clear. Can I get Constitution saving throws from everybody?
I got an 8.
I got a 5.
So it's a saving throw?
I rolled a 5, but I've got a +3, fortunately.
17.
So John and I are dead.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
And then I rolled my Constitution saving throw. And I also got a nat 20.
Oh,
Damn.
How many hit points does everybody have?
14.
24.
What a ridiculous
I rolled a nat
question.
20 then, but 14. I am so squishy.
I have 25.
You have 14 as your base.
I have 27, but I lost 2.
24.
24.
And what did you? Nat 20.
8.
5.
17. You take 11 hit points of damage. You all take 22 hit points of damage.
17 failed.
Correct.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Wait, who did you give your advantage to? Who did you give your advantage to? Your silvery barb's advantage.
John, you can have it.
Reroll.
11.
How much did we take?
22.
22.
I have 3 left.
Yeah, same. I'm on 3.
save.
Fucking hell.
Oh
Yeah, let's not engage these people.
The angels point at you. The fires within them burn black as shadows of light cast around the room, casting everything into negative colors. As you see some sort of life drained from you, turned into dust and dragged from your body into the hands of the angel before everything turns back to normal. You've all taken necrotic damage.
Oh, I'm immune to that shit.
Are you immune or resistant?
Check.
You have resistance.
I'm
to necrotic
resistant
damage,
to it.
So you take 11
Instead of 22.
instead of 22.
Amazing. I'm on 14 now.
That definitely wasn't a warning. That was that they're going to try and kill us, yeah?
For sure.
Oh, no,
That was a warning.
we did not come here with an intention to fight false.
Just to
Little
really injure them and
gods.
to make them feel huge amounts of pain.
Yes, if you use your magic upon us again.
You said you came here to combat us. Your words, or the words of the guy you disintegrated.
You cast a suggestion spell on me.
After you said you were here to attack people.
Yeah, you didn't let me finish my fucking sentence.
You need to stop pissing these guys off.
I heard the words attack, and I
was
acted.
like halfway through a sentence.
Well, he was.
Right, okay, he was halfway through a sentence.
He sounds like
It was like a dramatic pause, but it sounded like
Yes.
the end of a thought.
So you asked why we've come here because we serve as guards for this temple. But we do not wish to fight people we should bear
Don't
no
pause in the
threat.
middle of important sentences. That's an important thing to lead off with. I apologize for having you destroy your friend.
No, that's all right. He'll be reborn in the breeze and in the starlight.
God.
Another golden tear
From all of them?
from all of them. They all at the same time drop off their chin, hit the ground with a little twinkling sound.
Yeah, what now? What are you? You're not going to kill us. What are you?
Oh, well, we came here just as a response to that magic, but now that we know that you are Arcadians, we do not wish to hold you here. Perhaps you would be better off visiting, a smile spreads across the angel's face, your own temple.
Yo,
Oh, where's that?
Would you like me to take you there?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Can I get an-
lost easy?
Cheeky insight to see if they're being a dick.
Yeah.
You give an insight check.
Yeah. I don't know if they're just pulling our leg here.
Yeah, I'm doing one
Oh,
too.
fuck!
Rolling so poorly.
Oh, nat 20!
Nat 20.
Wow, good timing.
Fucking.
Do you need
oath.
mine?
Yeah,
no,
that's fine.
you really don't.
Oh, no, come on. For the sake of
What?
posterity.
7.
7. On Zawabashi 7, that is a genuine, sincere smile. You guys have had a couple laughs, a few deaths, some necrotic damage, but everyone's coming out the other end. Stronger bonds for the experience. On a nat 20, this is a legitimate offer, but they are laughing at you. There's a legitimate offer to take you, but they're laughing at you.
I'm laughing with them again.
Stop.
Let's go.
Stop laughing.
Oh.
Stop laughing.
The angels clap their hands. There is a ripple through space itself, and you suddenly find yourself standing on a run-down cobblestone street. Cathedral is gone. You were standing all in a line in front of this tiny one-story building with plaster peeling off the walls and a sign above its single door that just says Neremy's Mythology Museum.
So I feel like if this is how many people worship us, then the fact that I have Jeffin literally makes me a major god.
Maybe, yeah. Can we go in?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Did they go? Like,
Yeah, they're gone.
Okay.
Thank
They didn't
God.
come with you.
Oh. I'm going to healing word myself.
Yeah, I have healing word as well.
Yeah.
Who needs it? Healing word.
7 for me.
Worth healing me. I'm that squishy.
Just a little bit for now.
6.
6? Heck yeah.
Do you want? You sure?
Yeah.
So self-defeating.
Fuck you then.
So we're heading into this museum.
You guys open the door of the museum. It creaks, gets stuck halfway through the opening as it sort of disconnects from the hinge and drags on the stone floor. You need to pick it up and shuffle it. Mallory, you touch it and the whole door just falls apart into splinters.
I'll fix that. It's alright.
Did you get a splinter?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I get a lot anyway. As we're walking around, just
You touch any material and come away with a splinter. Once the door collapses, though, you see into this small foyer. This actually looks generally kind of like an old house that's just been retrofitted to become a museum. So in what would have once been the greeting foyer, this elderly man with a hat that just says tour guide written across the top and a broom in his hand pokes his head in the room. Hello! Oh, yes, throws the broom back into the room he's just come from and hello, welcome to the Neremy's Mythology Museum.
What god do you serve? What god do you serve?
I don't serve any god. I work for Father Adler. Work's a strong word. I volunteer, 3 days a week.
So is Father Adler, does he believes in these gods?
Well, I mean, his faith is a matter of his, that's his opinion. But he's a priest of, what was.
Where is Father Adler?
Well, he's just upstairs doing some. Oh, not upstairs, downstairs, in the basement, just doing some paperwork.
What's your name, young man?
Young man, you charmer, Biddersley.
I'm Mallory.
Hi, hello, Mallory.
Can you show us around the museum? Is it?
Yes, museum. The history of Nerium and the gods of its first people. Are you from Nerium? Are you from overseas?
We're not from here.
We'll come to that.
We're not from here.
All right. Well, follow me.
Oh, actually, no, wait. How long has it been?
How long? It's been less than half an hour.
We're from Arcadia. We're gods.
Can't lie.
All right, this young man's done his reading, hasn't he? Pats you on the shoulder.
Oh, no,
Maybe
he
you
touched
should
you.
be doing the two. Touches and gets a splinter.
Oh, sorry, I missed one.
That's curious.
I'm Mallory. I'm the god of misfortune.
I look him in the eye and I say, "Tell us the tale. Tell us what happened."
Well, so Nerium, of course, this is the continent whereon he leads you into the first room, the room he's just come from. There is dust in the air in this room, not like.
Oh my god, there's so much magic.
Not like there's not dust in the air like this is just a dirty room, a room that's sat. It's like there's dust that is active, still moving. You see there are statues lining the walls and little alcoves all around. You notice a few of them have turned to rubble. have full collapsed and turned to rubble on the ground. And you can see, based on the scrape marks on the floor and the little piles, it looks like this is what Bittersley was doing before you arrived. That's what he was doing with the broom.
Is this new?
Yes, damnedest thing. I was, just going about doing my business today, and then a couple of the statues just collapsed. Craziest thing.
What was the major god that we knew definitely died?
Mortgren.
Can we ask where it was Mortgren, one of them?
Yeah. Wow, you really do know your stuff. Yes. So this is the room of the major gods of Nerium. So in Neremy's mythology, the original peoples believed that there were 8 great gods, okay, that were created at the beginning of the universe.
Yes, we know this bit. What happened to them? How did it end?
Well, once they helped establish the mortals on this realm, as the myths, the legends go, they left for their own realm, left the humans to the people, not humans and elves and dwarves, but left them to the mortals to fend for themselves, but then of course, trade started, continents combined, religion changes over the years, and this is just the myths of the people who once were.
That
how long
was it
Solinar? Yeah.
So that's not from this continent originally?
Foreign.
Yes, no, he was established overseas, and his religion, and then brought over here.
How recently was there a fade out of the Arcadian gods?
Oh, there's not really been. Well, I would say that the temple is shut down. Good, 30 years ago at least, but it'd been a long.
We've travelled forward in time. We didn't just get sucked to the mortal realm. We went forward in time.
No.
Are you sure about
No, you
that?
said that
Yes.
statue broke, recently? Like a day ago?
Well, just hours ago. Yeah, just.
Time is relative.
Do you have any of the minor god statues?
Oh,
Or the different realms?
sure. We keep some on. We have a whole bunch for every.
Do you have Wickless? Where's Wickless?
Oh, the major god, Wickless?
Or just his realm?
Well, most of the minor gods are kept in the basement. We
Could we see them?
I'll have to talk to Father Adler.
Or we'd like to speak to him anyway.
Okay. Can I get persuasion checks? One person do it with advantage.
Cool, that's a 19.
Plus a d4.
Oh.
Yeah, 21.
21. All right. Just give me a moment to go speak to him, okay? And Bittersley turns around and leaves the room leaves the room via the other door, leaves you guys alone in this the main room with the statues of the gods and
Are
relics.
any of the major ones? How many of them are destroyed and which ones are still standing? If any.
So there are 8 alcoves with what would have once been 8 statues.
Yeah.
The ones you still see standing are Wickless, your god.
Yeah.
You see Wickless's brother, Forcentus, the god of order, is still standing. Your god, Backwill, is still standing. Not.
You mean
Oh, shit.
I'll get to meet him.
Verissa is still standing. Astara and Kiorva are still standing.
Oh, surprised.
But they're dead.
No, Astara is, but
Astara.
Kjorva's not.
So Mortgren is
Gone.
smashed, and
Colin.
No!
Not Colin!
I'm gonna go up to Wickless.
Yeah.
I want to try and do what I did in the museum.
Yeah,
Can I use my Tides of Chaos to get advantage on this?
you absolutely can, yes.
17.
623.
It's 23.
And I'm just trying to, just channel and almost say a prayer through him.
Close your eyes.
Would I have met Wickless, I was I assume like he would have met my brother, and I would have been there.
You have met Wickless?
Yeah.
It's hard to say exactly how many times, because as the god of magic and chaos, Wickless was a shapeshifter and kept changing. So there are times where you were having a conversation with someone for a good 45 minutes before you realized, I'm talking to Wickless, the major god.
Yeah.
And then there were times you really thought you were talking to Wickless, and it turned out to just be
A tree.
a messenger pigeon.
Can I? Did you just roll? What was it?
I just rolled
connect
religion
with-
or arcana.
Yeah,
put it
can
on
I?
a-
Because I've never met Astara. I'm assuming she's long dead before I was ever around.
Correct.
Can I do like a same kind of thing, like to try and connect?
You can also try, yeah.
Is this an arcana or religion? Doesn't matter. They're the same.
Yeah, they're the same for me as well.
That's a 14.
That's a 14. Okay, so just hold on. So that was a 23 for your one, 14 for your one, and if you just rolled wild magic,
Yes, I did 73.
I don't have to give it to you immediately,
Oh,
but I'm going to look it up for when I do
Whenever
wanna-
you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, hold it. Wickless, it's me. Please be posing as a statue right now. Or Beardsley. Beardsley? Was the dude who was cleanest?
Bittersley.
Huh?
Bittersley.
Bittersley. Or Bittersley. That would be great. Oh, we need help. What happened to you all? Why are we here? Where's Felix?
The lights shudder in the room, the sort of gas lamps that have just been lit as the sun has now dipped below the horizon shudder a little bit, and the eyes of the statue open. On 23, the mouth doesn't open, but you just hear this little voice as if being whispered into your ear. Mallory? Yeah, is that you?
Yeah, it is. I feel like I'm here, but I feel like they meant to send Felix here, but I'm here.
Yeah, Felix is... Oh, God. Mallory, you need to run. You need to run. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done this, okay? They're going to know.
What?
They're going to know.
No, what?
I need to go. Arcadia stands. I don't know for how much longer, though.
Should we try and get back?
The lights come back, and the eyes shut.
What the fuck was that?
Did they hear that, or...
You guys notice the light, the
Yeah.
flames, but you don't hear
Yeah.
that.
Wickless is still alive. Arcadia's still around, but I think it's dying.
Did you ask about Backwill?
No, it didn't come up.
Bittersley comes in. Father Adler said you're welcome to go downstairs and have a look at the minor gods.
What's his first name?
Preston.
Preston. Good, thank you.
I rolled a 14 for that.
You don't make any connection with your gods. You reach out and use on a 14. There is magic in this statue. An image of a god has some power in itself.
Okay.
It's why these statues fell when their gods expired. There is still magic in this statue. You can't reach out to it. You can't connect with it the same way he did. But I mean, the star is dead. Like as you said, long before you came here. But this, you can feel magic radiating off this.
Okay.
Zawabashi, did you want to try and connect to Backwill, maybe just to check if she's actually still alive?
You haven't told us that it wasn't a good idea to contact yours, did you? You just said that Arcadia's in trouble and...
Oh, yeah, I was like, Arcadia's in trouble. Oh, they said we probably shouldn't try and contact them because they could learn something. They didn't say what.
They?
Yeah.
Perhaps we didn't even
Maybe
know what
whatever-
they means.
Maybe whatever it is that attacked them. The weird smoky monster that we saw. It's probably still fighting.
Did you put Wickless in danger for...
Not possible.
You should
Oh.
definitely contact Backwill.
No! What do you mean?
Let's
Far
go.
out.
So maybe your friend Loriculus' statue is downstairs.
Yeah, let's go contact him.
Maybe we have a statue.
As we're going downstairs, can I start to like epically beat my magic drum? Boom, boom, as I'm clopping down the stairs. Boom, boom,
You go down the stairs beating this drum.
boom.
Preston! Boom. Boom. Preston Adler!
What are you
You
doing?
emerge into this dank basement that is... The air is choked with dust. And as you beat the drum, you see a shadow emerge through the dust of it. This middle-aged man in a tweed suit. What are you doing?
Preston Adler, you
Yes?
have been faithful your whole life. Your faith has finally paid off. We, your gods, have come. Boom.
What?
Hi.
What are you...
We're,
Oh god,
we're-
you're cosplayers, aren't you?
No, we're from Arcadia.
Yes, you are. You are from Arcadia.
Look into my eyes, Preston. Boom. Boom. It is I, Sprig Diggins, sub-minor god of Backville.
I don't think he knows
He
who
has a
we
museum
are.
about us. He knows who I am.
Yes, okay, alright, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at all four of you. Okay, yes, you are dressed as Sprig Diggins, god
I am
of...
Sprig Diggins.
God of, hold on, limericks, acrostic poems, and other little ditties.
Fantastic. You have been faithful.
Yes, I had to pass the tests. You're dressed as... God, I can never remember which one you are, Felix or Mallory. Do a spin for me?
Spin.
Mallory.
Is that the way he spins? It's just bad.
There's one, it's the fact that you tripped over your own feet and it's the bald patch on the back of your head. It's, oh wow, you're Daara, and...
What does that... What do you
Probably
mean?
a compliment.
And you are Zawabashi. There we are.
Boom.
Do you,
Please,
can we?
please.
Preston. Boom.
Yes.
Oh, can we?
To prove that we are gods.
Oh.
Boom. Tell me something that only you know. Boom. Boom.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, to prove that you're...
Yes. Do it. Boom. Only
Yeah,
you
makes
know.
sense to me.
Boom.
Listen,
Boom.
Why don't we? Okay, you ask us.
Only you know, Preston. Boom.
Yeah, ask us a question that
No,
only
tell us
you
something
know
only you know.
about. Oh, ask us a
No,
question
no.
that you
No,
know.
that was not what I asked.
Yeah, I know,
Tell
but
us
I'm
something.
asking.
Just wait a minute. Tell us something only you know, Preston. Boom.
Fucking hell, this is unhinged.
Okay, when I was away at seminary school, when I was up at in the temple up north, I once had to take a day off from classes. I told the priests that I was sick with the flu. But in actual fact, the newest edition of the murder mystery novel series I've been reading had just come out, and I spent the entire day in bed reading.
Boom. As I do this, I do a flourish with my stick, and I flip up a coin and flick it in front of him and cast Gift of Gab, so he forgets what he just said. Flick it, come back down. When you were up north, boom, boom, in the seminary, you spent a whole day reading, Preston, boom, boom.
Yes, I spent many days reading when I was at school. I don't understand.
Look, I think...
forgot to mention specifics
I
of the
don't-
book.
No,
I
the book,
don't-
what was the book called? Shit.
Murder mystery.
Murder mystery book.
He didn't
Boom.
say.
I
He didn't
don't
say.
think he...
He never said.
You know that secret thing, the
It
murder
is-
mystery book? Boom. I was too busy still drumming to hear the specifics of the backstory. Boom. Is it not impressive on a new kind of level, Preston?
Can I have just walked away and I'm desperately trying to find Felix's statue.
Yeah, there are whilst Father Adler and Sprig go back and forth on this, you head off into the shelves. This basement is larger probably than the house up above, and there are 50 long shelves, each one with a smaller version, like smaller statues of the same material of the ones upstairs, but much smaller. And you can see as the shelves go along, the statues get smaller and smaller. But you also notice that there are hundreds of empty spots on these shelves, and the ground is covered in stone to a point it's impossible a darker stone than the floor itself. It's impossible to take a step on the natural floor of this room from all of the rubble that exists.
Are they sorted in any way?
It does seem that there is a basic... It seems to be in like tiers of the importance of the gods, the size of them.
Yeah.
But within those, it is sort of sorted into...
Oh, look, Sprig.
Can I
Into
do
their
an
domains.
investigation
Yeah,
to find my statue?
Anybody who wishes is welcome to an investigation to find themselves or any other statue.
I want to know if Kevin Langley ended up actually getting out of that small town.
I rolled a 15
15?
to find mine.
Great.
I'm looking for Felix, 23. I assume I'd be next to him, but...
Sorry, did you say investigation?
Investigation, yeah. So 15, 23,
18.
18. On a 23, you do find Felix. Felix's statue is unharmed. And there is your statue right next to him.
Is his statue somehow clean?
Yeah, I mean, yours is, filthy, and
Yeah.
his is spotless, but they're the same size.
Yeah.
And actually, it almost looks like it's just, besides the level of dirt, it's very, very difficult to tell the difference between the two of you. Whose statue is who, besides the dirt and the little names at the bottom
Yeah.
to say.
I just like place my hand upon Felix's one.
On an 18,
18.
was it? You're finding Kevin Langley?
Mhm.
It takes a while. On an 18, yours is on like a few shelves down. Not the
Yeah.
most important, but still a pretty large statue.
Yeah.
You have to go all the way to the end of the basement, to the last couple shelves, and there is the size of an M&M, a statue of Kevin Langley. But it's whole. It's complete. On a 15, it takes you the longest. You start to get nervous going shelf by shelf, the sound of doof, doof, doof. No, I swear I am a god in the background.
What book was it?
What was the secret? What did he say?
He skipped.
Wait, let me leave and come back in again. and we'll-
You skipped seminary to read a murder mystery book. All day.
Okay, I just feel like you've cold read me now, like you've
Yes,
doing the-
wasn't that impressive, though? And godlike.
You do eventually, you're looking for your statue. You do find your statue, sorted amongst all the people of Stara's domain. And it brings a certain relief, seeing that you're there. And was there something you wanted to do with your statue? Or
I just wanted to see a couple of things.
Yeah.
Where am I in relation to the rest of my realm? Am I in amongst them, or am I like closer to like the death people side?
Oh, sure.
And also, is my friend there?
You are firmly within Astara's domain.
Okay.
But yeah, you are close to the border
Kjorva's.
to Kjorva. You're sort of right on the last couple of statues before it changes to Kjorva's domain. But you are an Astaran god. But you take satisfaction from that. You turn around and cast your eyes over the statues on the opposite shelf. Also Astaran gods, but slightly smaller ones. It doesn't take long because there's not a lot of them left. But you do spot your friend, Samsa.
Yay.
And then you hear his voice.
I grab the statue.
You grab the statue.
Yeah.
The statue starts to vibrate in your hand. And starts to crumble.
No!
Shit.
Feel. And as that happens, the room gets darker. You look up and you see tendrils of darkness creeping over the shelves. And you all feel this now, the basement going cold. Tendrils of darkness begin to emerge from between all the shelves.
Oh, can I quickly make an investigation check to see if I can find the Auriculus while this is
Can
happening?
I still hear Sam, or are they
After seeing
gone?
what's happening.
The voice is gone. You can do a quick investigation check, yeah?
Is this not? Sorry, give me a second. No, still alive. Damn it. Yeah.
Investigation.
Actually, you should know this too.
17. You take a quick look at the like back all the highest up of the minor gods. You don't see Loriculus there. You don't have a lot of time to look. You're not sure if you're looking in the wrong spot or he's gone, but you cannot find the Loriculus one.
Can I add a guidance to that to see if I can guide myself that last kind of step? See if I can find it? That's extra one.
So it takes it to
Oh,
18?
18?
all images of Loriculus show him with a leather-bound book in one arm. You look down at the floor and you just see the arm with the book alone, a piece of rubble on the floor. Loriculus' statue is destroyed.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna keep the crumbled statue. I'm gonna put it in a little pouch of my crumbled friend.
Do I see mine? Like, it would be near his, where I was looking.
The darkness is coming. You
Yeah.
Do we get a sense that if it destroys these statues, it will destroy the god?
You can do a quick little wisdom check if you want, but yeah, this is action time.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, my choice
try and
is
find
I'm
me.
just gonna grab Felix and run. Actually, I'm gonna grab it anyway because I'm gonna see like later.
You're holding
hold
them.
on.
You're holding them, though. You're holding them.
I always have my hands on them because I'm also terrified I drop them.
Yeah,
Can I grab mine as I run
absolutely
away?
you
Okay.
can. Yes.
I can find it.
Do me one more investigation check. You can take yours. You can take yours.
Do we need to grab ours?
You can do Kevin Langley's.
I'm
We
gonna
have to
take
our
Kevin's.
own. Or?
You don't have to.
I'm just gonna take Felix's because I want to use it to try
15.
and commune with.
You're able to snatch yours.
How big is it? How big is? How sorry, I'm not close enough to the mic. How big is Sprig's statue? Sub minor god.
Oh yeah, how big is mine?
I haven't got exact dimensions for
But
you.
like smaller than.
Can you go like this? Say when.
If you want me
Say
to,
when.
do you want me to rank
Say when.
your,
Say when, Brad. Say when.
Mallory's
Say when.
is the biggest.
Yeah.
Mallory's is the biggest.
Nice.
Actually, I would say yours is a fairly similar size.
Hey.
Mallory's.
The big boys on this
Hey, look,
couch.
it's not the size that matters.
Sure.
Yeah.
With gods, it kind of does. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys are sort of minor gods, the beginning of a certain branch of minor gods. You guys are further down a branch. You're
We're higher ranking, just looked upon poorly by everyone.
correct.
Yeah,
correct.
literally. Everyone hates us.
So your statues are definitely
This is the emo
Sprig
side of the
and
room.
Zawabashi are definitely smaller
Okay.
than Mallory and Daara. I'm so
Just
sorry.
grabbing it. That's right.
Yeah.
Just grabbing it.
Yeah, I've got Felix.
What do you do? Where do you go?
I'm running back upstairs.
Yeah, I'm running back to the.
Preston,
back
we've come to
upstairs.
save you from this encroaching darkness. Come with us. Your faith has led us to save you from this danger.
You grab Preston, pull him, run towards the stairs, and then you hear, coming from the top of the staircase, I don't think you'll be going anywhere.
Fuck.
Sound of footsteps, the outline of a figure through the dust hanging in the air, and stepping through the dust. Preteen boy with sort of lank, greasy hair and bugs crawling out of his mouth and around his head. It's Samsa,
What?
but his once glowing, curious eyes now pitch black. The entire pupil, cornea, the whites, everything just pure pitch black as the tendrils that have been moving around the room retreat back in towards his body. You shouldn't have reached out, Mallory.
Damn it,
I
Mallory.
knew we'd find you eventually.
I'm just like, I got a splinter of this stone statue.
It's time to come home. And that is where we will leave our session.
No! Poor Sam! Thanks for listening to Forgotten Gods. Subscribe to our Patreon for more behind-the-scenes content, and follow Adventuring Portal on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with everything. For more on what we're doing outside of podcasting and in the world of theatre and comedy, check out Rising Arts Productions on Facebook and Instagram.
Hey, this is Adam Armitt. Just want to give a thank out to our Patreon backers for making this show possible, Emily Hesp and Alex Cuff. A big thanks to the two of you, and may the blessings of Felix the God of Luck rain down upon your life.
This has been a Rising Arts production.